Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'm just gonna go over all of the mods I made before I get out on the water tomorrow, so stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome to the Fishing Dad. I'm Nate, and so today I'm just gonna kind of go over some of the mods that we made to the kayak in preparation of getting out on the water this summer. So I'm just gonna kind of run down some of the things I've done to the kayak. Well, all the things I've done to the kayak, and that's it for the season. I'm probably not gonna make any more mods until winter time. So let's get right into it. I don't want to be here all night and making a video all night, so we'll keep it short and sweet. So first off, look down here. I made some scupper plugs so that you keep the water out, and I made 6. I've got 6 scupper holes, and I just made them out of a golf ball and a little bungee strap. Little bungee strap with a ball on the end of it. So that's one of the first things I did. Also, I did the seat modification. The seat that it came with was no good. And then I did a seat mod. You can go and watch that on the channel. That one didn't work out so well. So what I did was I made a aluminum frame for this to clip onto. I did not make a video for that because yeah, I just didn't. It'll hold 3 of this size tackle box or more of the other ones. It does move around a little bit, but not too bad. I just put some bungees in there to keep it in. So and then we can go back. We did move that out of the way. We did the GoPro or the Garmin Striker 4 install. There's a 3-part video series on that. The head unit is one. The battery box is the second video. And I'll show you the battery box real quick. I'm not going to pull it all the way out of here, but I can get you down in there pretty good. I'll find a flashlight so we can see what we're doing. So right there, that's the battery box. Once again, it's got the SAE plugs on it, so I can unplug it and plug it into the charger without taking the battery box out. Transducers down there, and that's transducer is the 3rd part of the video. Let's see, what else did we do? Well, I put some outriggers on it. I don't have them inflated right now because I'm gonna pack them up and get ready to go fishing tomorrow. But I originally put them back here in this area. I found that they got in the way of my paddling, so I moved them. And so, if you can, I'll turn you back around. But I moved them up to the front here. I think they'll do all right there. As I get more comfortable being out on the water, I might shorten these up a little bit and bring them in closer to the kayak, just so I can get into some skinnier water. Another thing I did, I'll move this phone out of the way. Another thing I did is I have this battery bank with a solar panel on it, and I've had this for a while. I just found a way to incorporate it into the kayak. But I built a bracket. Here that just slips over the hand screw for the outriggers, and an aluminum sled that houses this. If I pull this thumb screw out, the battery bank can come out. But basically I've got two USB ports running into it, in through the cable gland. Both of those are running right on through. If you watched the Garmin Striker 4, and I'll link that up there, up here, on one side or the other. I'll link that video up, but I ran that USB to here, and then just tonight I ran that second USB, and that USB is for running my phone, keeping my phone charged, because I might use the camera on that to run all day, as well as the GoPro. But I ran the other, let's move this paddle out of the way. I ran the other one out this cable gland and right up a GoPro mount. So now I can put my GoPro up on top, and I've got a plug to run that all day long with a battery. So another thing that I did, and I'll show you a little bit more detail on that, is I built this GoPro mount, pole mount, to get it up over my shoulder. So we'll see how that works tomorrow. But basically I just kind of built it out of a tripod leg. I had an old cheapy tripod, and so I can, let's back you up, I can drop that down or raise it up as needed. I only had a 10-foot USB cord, so it only goes so high right now, but I do have plans to fix that. I'm going to replace that cable gland that it comes out of with an actual USB port, run a second battery. But yeah, so that's just kind of looking over it. It seems like I did so much more to it, but I didn't. I did put in this guy for the panel. I may or may not end up using that, mostly because it covers up my rod holder. I might just figure out a way to get everything moved around. But I've got this other rod holder over here. I did put in this cleat, this quick cleat, for my anchor. It doesn't really hold all that well. It was a Temu buy, so I guess I, was expecting, not much out of it. But so yeah, that's about it. Well, I got a dry bag to put my camera bag in, just in case I need anything out of the camera bag, but I shouldn't. And then let's see. Oh, anchor. I made an anchor. This is 2 5/8 round bar steel. It worked out to be about 7 pounds per foot. I cut about 9 inches of it, and then I beveled the edge and made a real nice top and hole on it. And then I'm just keeping for now, I'm keeping my cord and the anchor in here, and if that cleat doesn't work out so well, I'll probably just tie off of here for tomorrow. But yeah, that's about it. Can't really think of much else, but I do have the wheels for carting it to and from the lake, off of the car. Oh, let's talk about my roof rack a little bit. I made a roof rack out of aluminum round tube and some aluminum angle. So let's get down here. Let's see if we can see this. So this piece here is just aluminum angle. I think it was 4x4, maybe 3x4 angle by 1/2 inch thick. And then I welded it to I think it's 1.5 inch, 1 round tubing. can kind of see it better on this side. 1.5" round tubing to the angle, and then I just strap it down with a couple of cam lock straps onto the car. And all I did was I measured the car to determine how big I was going to make them. So one fits right about here, the other one fits right about here, and then I got to take the antenna off, but it works great. So I don't know, I'll just keep rolling with it. But yeah, that's about it. Didn't go super crazy. My wife kind of thinks I went kind of super crazy on it, but so as you can tell, most of what I did was, the only thing that I really bought that was kayak specific was the outriggers. Everything else I just kind of cobbled together and made. Yeah, the cable mount's got a quick release on it. It's got a quick release like on a bike tire, so that I can lay it down flat in transit, or it's on a T-track, so I can just spin it off and throw it in the car. So yeah, that's about it. I'm happy with it, and if it gets me out on the water and catches me some fish, great. Other than that, I'll see you on the lake tomorrow. Have a good night.